All right, guys, we're live at the homestead right here. We got a little small studio set up, and we got a special guest, Hayes, stopped by. Just like Mr. Rogers, he was in the neighborhood. He stopped by. And
Special delivery. Yeah.
we're going to talk a little bit of everything, I guess.
Yeah.
We got a lot to talk about.
Whiskey, a little law enforcement, a little everything.
Yeah, it's always a good time. Yeah. Good friends for sure. It's a good time.
What's everybody drinking right now?
I've got two.
I got some Bama Shines charred from old Bobby.
Okay.
And
That's my left hand.
Hayes got some
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah. And Elijah Craig toasted. Yeah, right here.
And that's what I've got, and that's one of my favorite. I mean, it's one of my go-tos that I just...
Both of them are good.
It's really good.
Yeah.
Give a shout out to Bobby. I know he's going to watch it.
Yeah, Bobby.
Down there in Bology. Yeah.
We're coming next time you do the fire still.
Yeah, he's going to take his old steel that you cook under fire and blow it up. No, he might blow it up. He said that's the only thing they were blowing up.
Like they used to do it back in the old days in the woods.
He's going to light it up and
Is that right?
make some.
Okay.
But he did tell me that's the only one he's ever blown up.
Really?
He let me know that too.
So y'all gonna be down there for that?
Yeah, sometime.
Okay.
3-4
Been making
weeks.
movies since he was 12.
Yeah.
That was
Can you imagine?
before he was licensed. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it was quite legal back
But he's
then for him.
experienced. Yeah, good for him.
He's a good dude. We like old Bobby.
So first, thanks to y'all. Thanks for having me here today.
Yeah, definitely.
Thanks to Jalapenos again, out there for Law Enforcement Day
Definitely.
today. And
pleasure.
it's a good time, and I can tell you for sure that the men and women of law enforcement here, firefighters, really, really appreciate it.
Awesome.
So it's
We
very
appreciate y'all,
meaningful.
for
Yeah,
sure.
I think we talked about that last time.
That's
Just
fine. We appreciate
really
y'all too.
nice to
Yeah.
have y'all give back the way you do.
Awesome.
So
Thank you.
yeah,
Appreciate
really
that.
means a lot. I saw Steve Shannon over there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I told him he needs to come on, and he needs to get y'all on.
We do.
his
We need
show.
to get him
Yeah,
on.
he
That'd be
was-
good.
Yeah, he was excited about the prospect. So
And he get on Kip's show too. We never got on his.
We never
yeah,
did.
you got to go on.
Yeah.
You got to get him over here. You got to go on there. I mean, it really is. We hear just this quickly, how able we are to talk about other people in town and stuff and relationships and how meaningful they are. And everybody really trying to help make our community just its very best. And it is a nice place to be for sure. So.
And you can tell the people that care about the community and just try to get information out there to just
Yeah, I mean, it's good, right?
pump
It's-
up the great town that we do live in, or the great area that we
And,
live
I
in.
mean, it is. And we started here with law enforcement. I do want to make sure, give additional shout out to them tonight. And having been, I was a peacetime Marine, but Marine and infantry and the mere fact that people use weapons or carry weapons potentially, day in, day out, doesn't mean that they have any particular expertise, right?
Not at all.
And I think that we see that around the nation. And when I look at our local law enforcement and the training that they have and stuff, it really is another reason for us to be proud of them and their restraint, their professionalism, and so really want to say shout out to them. And because it's like, they're like us, just like regular guys and gals. They take off their uniforms, put on their shorts and their Crocs and run around and play with their families.
Except they don't. A lot of times they don't know if they're going to come home.
That's
that really is.
And that's the thing is why I think we as a community really ought to be particularly appreciative, because there they are doing the same things, trying to do their bills and getting kids to school and this sort of stuff. But then you're right, when they go to work every day. I mean, they never know when they walk up to this car, right? Just to give a ticket or whatever.
What's going to happen?
What's going to happen? And they're called upon to make very, very, very difficult decisions in very, very, very difficult circumstances, and just in the blink of it, literally in the blink of an eye. And their job is difficult, but their training is excellent. And they really, really tend to respond very well. And so hats off to them.
Sure.
I guess, so.
100% agree with all that.
I think they do a great job. Yeah. Very, very grateful. And it's a funny thing too, because I was a criminal defense lawyer for almost 20 years before. So, my whole job was trying to pick them apart, right? And then I walk in the DA's office like, oh gosh, here he is. Like, what are you doing up here? Right, but we've really, I'm really proud of our relationships. I'm proud of our folks in our office too. The work that they do. Our lawyers, our staff, just everybody with a great spirit, trying to work hard for the people of our community. So,
How does that work as far as, I know y'all have to work closely with TPD and also county and all that.
Northport.
Yeah.
Northport. Yeah. UA. Yeah. We.
That's true.
Yeah. I mean, it is truly a daily occurrence that law enforcement, they tend to come to us. They're out and about in their vehicles and stuff. Investigators, patrol officers, literally day in, day out, up at the office, engaging with our lawyers and our offices, getting feedback, either preparing for trial or, case, is this good case, is it not good case? Really always striving together to say, how can we both do our jobs the best that we can? And it sounds idealistic, but it's true that really there is this great collaborative effort. And we haven't asked anything of any of the agencies that they've not been happy to respond to our requests, and I like to think that we've been the same with them as well. So, heck, the whole way we got started up here, me with y'all and Boozy was mutual friend Josh Hastings, longtime deputy who does I've in fact had to work with him recently about something. They're just really, really good, very responsive, very professional, and I think I, as citizen, want to know that electeds and that other state officials and state actors are doing
what we're supposed to do,
what we want them to do.
Yeah.
And I want to be held accountable, but hold them accountable. And I look at them and I just think, man, good job. And when I think that, I want to make sure that our public knows that as well.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Absolutely. Cheers to all of them.
Cheers
for sure.
to that.
I don't have anything to cheers, but
Yeah. Well, so-
No residue in there.
we want to go ahead and pull out blinds and just have them out, and we can drink as we go. And
You give this one. You got them numbered, or you know what to do?
dude, I've got them.
That's Hayes.
Yeah. I've had two today. I was telling people I was coming on, and so one I told you was TPD's range master I was speaking with, former Navy, Seabee, great fella, largely responsible for, well, certainly for TPD's, the guns, the sites that they're using and stuff. It's called Red Dot, but then from that, the local agencies have all copied and stuff. And he's a great fellow, but so I told him, be on the lookout for it. So he told me he'd been looking me up on bougie spirits. So I said, well, they are very bougie, but it's
the wrong one.
yeah.
I don't know what he's watching.
You wound up at the wrong place. So, yeah, Tim Guy.
Pretty good.
Anybody need a water?
I've got, yeah.
Okay.
That's my Rogue River bottle. Yeah, rafting bottle we talked about last
Well,
night.
you got it set up right for me and Hayes. So
Yeah, let's do
I
it.
do. I don't know if you can look on the letters. There's an A. So A starts right here. Is that your A?
Is it on the bottom?
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'm A.
No, they're not. A, B, C, and D.
Oh, I see it.
So last
I was
time,
looking at the bottom.
last time Justin blind tested us.
Yes.
And now it's
I
you.
blind
getting-
tested y'all.
So next time I guess it's me to
your
blind.
turn,
There you go.
Yeah, so Matt's got me and Hayes blind, and then I did a blind for Matt that he doesn't know,
Okay.
which is completely different than these. So
Yes,
But Justin and I are together.
maybe
I think so.
All right.
I pissed in the second one.
Pissed in the third.
I hope mine is free of. Okay, y'all do that back and forth. Good.
Let's see what this first one's about. Tastes familiar.
I like it. It's very easy, very smooth, but it's got a nice. There's a nice taste to it. It's like absent. There's no harshness I have at all.
Are we gonna guess as we go, or go through them? What you want to do?
Whatever y'all want to do. I want y'all to rank them.
Let's do that first.
Yeah,
That's
go
what we
through
did last
it. Yeah,
time.
let's
go
That's
through
what we
it.
did last time. Well, you do.
Mine's completely different, but I really like it. That first one.
I really like it.
It's good. I can't place what it is.
Smooth.
It's
What kind of
super-
flavors? Anything?
A little nutty.
That must not
Yeah,
be the one I pissed
yeah,
in.
yeah. I get.
Got like a. I don't even know. Try again.
There's we talk about. There's nutty. I'd say little leather.
Tobacco-y kind of.
Yeah.
Got a little burn to it.
I get very little of the burn. Yeah, very, very little. And if it's over a, 94 or something, I'd be surprised because it's just very easily drinkable. Yeah.
I've had it before. I've had it before.
Well,
You probably have that all.
It's like, you say that about anything.
That's true.
Get it off the shelf. Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, I think good.
Did you pour the same thing in each one of them?
No, they're all different.
And I'm gonna rank them.
This is way better than. Yeah. Oh, I've got a funny. I don't know where this came from. I think because I just saw your Alabama football. Do you know how many times I have had people? Y'all are familiar with the new coach at Alabama, Kevin DeBoer. Mm-hmm. And the number. Let me say, listen. I have gotten more. Hey, coach. I was out walking with one of my friends the other day. Yeah. Coach DeBoer. I was like, no, wrong guy.
We didn't get an Alabama hat.
Would you wear an Alabama hat?
I was like, yeah, you know.
Come back on next week.
Oh, right. It's funny because we went to practice for law enforcement day, and we don't actually look at all alike, but I know there are pictures I've seen him in certain poses, and I'm like,
I can see a resemblance.
Oh my gosh! But let me tell you, this is funny because there was something, and there was like a Facebook page where someone said when he first was hired, and it did, this is like again the kind of the community pride, if you will, because it was somebody I don't even know the guy, but he posed a question, hey. Do you think that the new coach looks like our DA, Hayes Webb?
Are you saying?
And it made me, because to have kind of that community, like the new coach, okay, fine, right? But our DA, Hayes Webb, and it made me, again, because it was like he was embracing me,
right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like, and it really is very meaningful, and I like the relationship, and the fact that people feel, even someone I don't know, like some sort of a connection, and that they've got an ownership of the office. And
a lot of DAs are not well liked.
Yeah, probably not. I'm sure there are people I'm not well liked by too. But by and large, I want to do the job in a way that makes people proud. So that's for sure. Yeah, let's be
in the name of the episode. Hayes or the boy.
You need to get us all together, right?
I'm on C.
No.
I was sampling.
Oh, you doing? Got a taste.
The palate's
I
ready.
get it.
That's another easy drinker. You've got us started better than Justin did. Justin was like, we're like, what is this? This is horrible.
I went all over the place.
You did go all over the place.
You did. We had that. What was the? It was like a Jack Daniel's.
Finished in tequila barrel.
Yes, which we didn't like at first. The second trip around, we're like, oh, that's really good. Yeah.
We pretty much agreed on it.
We did. We did. But I'll tell you,
I'm gonna see if y'all do.
This is, I tell you, between 1 and 2, these are very similar to me.
I hadn't tried the fourth one, but I put B in last place.
They really are all the same.
All the same. Joking. Hey, look, we got a phone in caller now.
Oh, good.
Hello?
Hey, you're on.
What's up?
Tell me that sounds like Josh.
Josh.
What's up, buddy?
Yeah.
We were just talking about you.
I don't know if that's good or bad.
Yeah, it's a little bit both.
Look, I had to share a great Hayes Webb story.
Let's hear it.
So back in my younger years, back when I'd only been at the sheriff's half. I made a DUI. Back then, Hayes was the DUI guy. Like, he was the defense attorney that was going to eat your lunch on those cases. So I get up there on the stand thinking, okay, the first DUI case I got to deal with is against this guy who I've heard so much about. So I got my notes up there. I'm prepared. I'm thinking, I got this. And then we started with a question, and he starts going through the whole test stuff as far as like the HGN and all the clues. Well, I got my notes in front of me, and I'm going through them. He asked me a few questions, and I have to look down at my notes to make sure I get it right. And I look up, and he is walking towards me on the stand. And I'm like, oh boy, here we go. So he flips my notes face down. I'm like, all right, what do I do here? 'Cause I ain't been doing this long enough to know, like, can he do that? And he just scrolls back over, and I'm like, all right, what do I? So I flip my papers back over, thinking, I hope he didn't see that. And he asked me a few more questions. And then he starts, and I look down at my notes, and he starts back towards me. Well, I panic. I just flipped my notes down.
We had you trained, Josh.
Oh, dude, it was horrible. It was horrible. That's one of the loneliest moments I've ever had.
Man. Could you do that?
Yeah, I mean, technically, my notes. Knowing this now, technically my notes, he can come up there and look at them. I think he probably had them as part of the case, but his was more just, he's like, I know the kid is new and has no idea. It was a great learning experience.
That is awesome.
That was a lonely place.
Yeah.
I actually come back on, and I called Justin. I said, hey, just if you get a chance, let me call you.
Well, by good fortune, we've been here just bragging about y'all. So that's true, buddy.
Y'all have done a great job, and like I said, I think it's funny. It's kind of come full circle from that's my first introduction of you to get to know you over the years. So, I was just going to call and tell that story because I don't know how many people remember that for the rest of my career.
We got a good one, Foffy. We figured out that Hayes looks like Coach DeBoer.
Like who?
The new Alabama coach.
Oh, the new coach. I didn't think about that. I guess there is some resemblance
Oh
there.
my gosh.
I guess there is.
He said somebody yelled like, "Hey, coach," the other day when he was walking around the neighborhood.
You coach DeBoer? Like, no.
Hayes is probably making as much money over there as the coach in Alabama.
Yeah,
Probably.
yeah. I know. That's what I was thinking. How similar we are. Yeah. Right. If he's making what I'm making as DM, yeah.
We probably wouldn't have got him from Washington.
So fun. Yeah, no, I don't think so. I think their trainers are making more, so it's a good gig.
You're dealing with a powerhouse like Alabama. It's kind of hard to.
You got that right, buddy. Yeah, you got that right.
They got some deep pockets, so
for sure.
it all works out well. But I won't keep y'all. I just had to share that lovely little story.
That was it. Well, you've already been referenced tonight, so we appreciate you calling in, friend.
Anytime, buddy.
See you, buddy.
We'll see you, Foffy.
You be safe out there. Thanks,
I
friend.
appreciate it. See ya.
He's a great deputy.
Oh yeah,
He is
that's
a
what
great
we were
deputy.
actually yesterday talking about it, and he's like, "Let me know when you're on there."
True that.
You mentioned his name. That's why I got my phone. I was like, "Call me ASAP. Call me." I was like, "You got to call right now."
Look,
It's a
I'm telling
perfect
you, man,
segue.
he's good to go. He's good to go. Josh is great. You know, we really try at the office to have, you know, and I know Saban obviously is famous for, you know, respect the process. But completely separately, I mean, we've been that exact same way. You know, the process, and the folks at our office who've been there for a while and really do the best are the ones that understand the most. Like, you just have to surrender to it, you know. And so we like to have single points of contact between our office and then the other agencies. So there's always like an accountability, right? It's not like, well, I talked to someone. Who'd you talk to? I don't know.
Right.
No. So we have it designated. It's something we've done. We've asked of them. That's what they've done. But then when you have your like go-to person, like, hey, this other stuff's kind of jacked up. Yeah. Josh is a go-to person. Josh is good people, man. You know, if there's an issue, call Josh. It'll be resolved. So we're really fortunate to have such good folks out there.
Keep them busy too.
We keep them busy. Yeah, they keep us busy.
I'm sure.
Look, they keep us busy too. Our lawyers and staff, I'm over here bragging about law enforcement. Let me tell you about our office. I mean, our staff and lawyers, our lawyers we've got 4 circuit court courtrooms. And of those 4, we should never have fewer than 2 lawyers per circuit courtroom dealing with the felonies. And we've got 2 courtrooms right now with a single lawyer handling all the felonies. So the ones with 2, they're handling between 500 and 600 felony cases apiece. Okay, and then the other 2 are handling over 1,000 felony cases each.
Wow.
Okay.
Like per day.
Yes. Cheers to that, right? And I'm out here hanging out, right? Okay.
We're not that bad, are we?
But they are. I mean, they're fantastic, and it is important, and we can drink and have fun, and it is fun for sure. But your interest comes not because of me, but because of the office, and it really is special people doing a special job. And it's really important. I was talking recently to a group of folks, the Astra Club, very nice, and I told them, it's a group of ladies, and I was saying, think about California, San Francisco, right, and how different the district attorney's office, how different law enforcement out there. I mean, do you want to have to go to Walgreens and when you want some shaving cream or razors, have to have somebody come unlock and pull out the plexiglass and the chains and this sort of stuff, and we don't have to. And it's because of our law enforcement, because of folks in our office, and it's a good thing for sure.
Sure, absolutely.
So,
I agree with you.
Yeah.
I couldn't even imagine out there having to deal with all what they deal with.
Oh my, yeah. Lots of. There's so many very, very good people that just get kind of lost, because we focus on the bad. But man, there's a small subset of really, really bad people too that when they're there, it's a real danger to the community for sure. So, yeah. All right.
I got my ranking. You got to catch up.
Wait a second. Why are you emptying? I'm 2.5 in.
Because you were listening to stories. What you thinking, Matt, over there?
Look, maybe I'm just off tonight. These 3, like ABC, are all.
You just had a rough day.
Yeah, my taste buds are dead. They're all similar. Like, what's next? Anything, and it tastes the same. They're all been. He's got good pours for us tonight.
The only one I really can possibly guess is maybe B.
Okay.
The Booker's.
It's not.
No,
it's not.
We're already different, but I'm going to tell you, of these 3, C is my favorite. C was really good. That was good. These 2, I could go either way. No. Probably A then B, but I'd say C, A, B so far.
That's why I lined mine up.
Okay.
Numbers, so I kind of remember
All right, so I'm going to do C. B. We'll see what we are.
Any guess on yours?
Water here.
Any guess on yours?
I do have a guess on the last one.
What's your guess? Let's see what it was. Took a picture of it.
I'm going to have to start asking y'all questions.
You can.
Yeah, you can.
We're gonna.
It wouldn't be as interesting.
We're gonna have to get into. We're gonna have to get into Northport.
You can.
So
absolutely.
we've got you. You live there, and
pretty close.
Matt's close, and he's got pals that are heavily engaged. Yeah, I don't know. Did you, Hughes?
Yeah, John.
Yeah, is that, yeah, good for him, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, we went to high school together, and I mean, just out of the blue. He was working in Pelham.
Okay.
At Oak Mountain, working on their, when they were closing it down and type stuff.
Yeah.
And he just came through town and said, hey, let's go grab a beer and bite. So we started talking, and he showed me some of the stuff he was doing, and I'm like,
In Texas.
yeah, in Texas.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, you could talk to Northport. They're doing a water park, but nothing like this. You know?
Right.
They're doing a water
Not
park.
yet. Not yet. Right.
I'm like, I don't think Tuscaloosa would do it. I don't know where they would do something like that.
Yeah.
But I knew Northport was progressive and thinking outside the box at the time.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
hooked it up, and a year later it came to fruition.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. We just connected dots and backed away, and they did it all.
Look,
And I hope everything goes. If it does, it's going to be great.
I probably should not wade off into this place, but I have a difficult time. I'm not politically correct. So now I'm not Hunter Johnson. I'm not Ryan Phillips.
Right.
So I want to be respectful. There are. I live in Northport. There are it's easy to throw stones. Okay. And I don't say this like, hey, I have no questions. I mean, I honestly, I don't. Saw in Bessemer the water park there. Okay, not a fan.
Right.
So water parks, maybe not. But I don't have to like a water park to support it. Okay, so that's one thing.
Yep.
And then secondly, you think, okay, Tractor Supply, big lots, odd place. Is there good access? Maybe not. I don't know. So those are I say this without, saying it's not like I don't have any questions about it.
Mm-hmm.
But if you look at a smallish city like Northport, I think 17th largest maybe in the state. Okay, so smallish. And to have between the water park and their ball fields, right? I think it was $350 million of private investment. It's not $350 million of Northport investment.
Huh.
To bring in
$20 million in Northport.
Okay, so 20
Yeah.
for a return of $350 million. Okay, and then with the ballparks, I don't know what back in the Kentucky area between there and the river. Another since then, which has just been the past few months, was the water park issue. Then to have another $150 million of private investment. So you're talking about in late 23, early 24, so over a 2 or 3 month period, $500 million of
$500 million.
$500 million, okay,
Invested in
into, agreed to be invested into the city of Northport. Okay, so I can't say
That's
enough
gotta be
about
good.
how $500 million of private investment. So again, cast stones. You know what? No, don't cast stones. Actually ask questions, learn, inform. Right? We all should be informed.
Right.
And you can agree or disagree. But at the end of the day, $500 million of investment into the
Think of the jobs just when they're building that, let alone the jobs after it's built.
it's unbelievable.
I think that's what you said is a big misconception. What we said on here before, everybody's like, Northport spending $350 million, we're going to bankrupt the city. I'm like,
Yeah, right. No,
It's somebody else
no,
raising
it's being
money.
invested
Right.
into. I've got a
whether
friend,
you
a
agree
dear
with
friend.
it or not. Like,
Yeah,
it's a lot
that's
of money.
right.
It's a lot
That's
of money.
right.
It is.
And I've got to say, have you noticed that Northport's over the past few years, their bond, it's these things that people don't see because it's not,
sexy.
newsworthy, it's not sexy, but to have, your bond rating increase.
Yep.
How nice is that? To have your infrastructure, right? Roads, water, water tanks being sealed and stuff. I mean, just these sorts of things that are infrastructure basic to the community, right? And to have the investments there, I think is fantastic. And then to look and say, and now the way the city of Northport is being run, that we've got outsiders wanting to come and invest $500 million here.
It's hard to argue.
Crazy.
It's hard to argue, right? I mean, it's really impressive. So yeah.
And then, like I always say, Matt might think it's great. I might think it's stupid. You might think it's stupid, but we don't have $350 million.
That's right.
Somebody has something.
I barely have $350.
Exactly.
Okay.
So invest that much money, like they have some kind of insight.
Right. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
It's not like I made $350 in the lotto and I'm gonna put it all in Northport. Like
Right.
And for them
doing
to
something.
put their own, and a lot of it, you know, there's investors.
Yeah.
But still, for them to put $1 million of their own personal money,
One.
yeah, let alone 350.
Yeah. They know something we don't know.
They do.
Yeah, it's impressive.
That's why they have $350 million and we don't.
Yeah.
Right.
There's a reason.
Now you may. You may. We don't, but
Yeah,
you may.
I made like $3.
How much y'all make off each taco?
25 cents. probably.
And you sell 1 million tacos a week.
Probably a penny.
Yeah, y'all are good partners for sure. Yeah, for sure. I don't know where to put 4
What you think?
or
Matt?
D.
I've ranked mine 1, 2, 3, and 4.
You want to know what they are?
This
Would love to. Yeah.
This is wild card.
So what'd you do?
B, our second one.
This is your bookers.
Oh, I love freaking bookers.
That's your bookers. So number 2 was your bookers. What was second?
Number
That was
3.
Ben Holiday.
He didn't finish.
They like that. Oh, I'm not through.
He's gone.
Okay.
And then the last.
Bama Shines.
And then I don't know what was the first one.
Old Forester, 1924.
Last. Holy crap.
Most expensive was last.
You know, it's funny. We had, you know, it's funny. My daughter's boyfriend works in Chattanooga. Great fellow. His brother's actually law enforcement here locally. Good guys for sure. But based on you blind tested us with one of them was Old Forester Blue Label. So he went and bought Old Forester Blue Label, and we were able to, singularly because of our show.
It is crazy how many people I've heard
It was-
are telling me, look,
was-
we went and bought this and never
Yeah.
tried it before.
That's one of my favorite ones.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm gonna tell
It was-
you, all of y'all's is Old Forester. It's different. All of them is the.
Are they?
Yes.
I'm really. My 1 and 2 are tight. I could either which way. C, D, or 3, 4. Okay. So,
Okay.
but these two could go either way. But this is.
I went D.
Look at
A?
Yeah. Is it A? Yep.
That's what I didn't.
So right there.
Oh,
on the-
they're all. I'm sorry.
there you go.
I'm looking at the wrong
Yeah.
thing. I was looking at the bottom. Where's.
Keep spinning. It's right
Keep
here.
spinning. Yep.
Okay, I was looking. A. Okay, it was A.
Yeah. So A's your first.
A, B, D, and C. A, B, D, C.
So I had DACB.
We were all jacked up. You and I are the same. So that means if we're together and you're different, you're the.
So 1920 is A.
That was number 2 for me, number 1 for you.
Yeah, number 1 for me, but it was a very close between 1 and 2. Very close between 1 and 2.
B was 1910.
Nah, I got that one last. I didn't like
Was
that
it
one.
last? Yeah.
B was 2 for me, but again, so those two, 10 and 20, were my 1 and 2, very close.
C was 1897.
Put that one.
That was my. What'd you put that?
Third.
Fourth.
Last. And then the 1924 that you brought
Yeah.
was the D.
I put that one first.
That was your first.
Oh, that was my 3rd place. Yeah. that's
See, it was my last over here.
Last, yeah. So
Oh,
we're the same. Yeah. He's jacked.
Hey, that's the most expensive one.
Is it?
Yeah, that one just came out this year. It's a 10-year-old.
We're bargain shoppers.
That's what that's probably true.
Yeah, we're bargain shoppers.
You do have to try the Bookers though.
I brought this to Matt today because he hadn't tried it yet.
Yeah.
I got the hook up on a bottle.
Who's the one that was the like maybe former slave, the Jack Daniels
That is
teacher?
Uncle Nearest.
Nearest. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Dude, I can grow to like this.
Matt calls me snobby. I picked the most expensive first. Y'all picked it last.
That's yeah. So we're the bargain shoppers. We're the $17 bottles. Yeah.
Now Booker's is probably, I don't know, $100.
That's something
Oh.
Yeah. But this is my absolute. You can tell I got multiple bottles of this. This is my.
Is that's your number 1? Did you We haven't. I didn't have that.
I don't think you tried this.
Okay.
Yeah, so
He
you got to
didn't
try
blind
it.
you.
at
Did
some
he
point.
blind you with that?
And that was the one I
Was that your number one? Okay.
You tried the
Good.
different ones?
I have not tried the other one yet. I've just got the 3 and 4 from last year.
All right. I'm gonna.
And I guess they come out every quarter.
Yeah. I've got that Baker 7.
How is that?
It's not bad. A little sweet.
It's a little sweet.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Some of this one.
So why don't you tell us about your expansion downtown?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, you need to come check it out. So we got doubling our occupancy. It's gonna be called the Tequila Room.
So it's already your jalapenos downtown is already like an experimental or
Yeah, it's kind of like our test kitchen almost.
test kitchen.
Yeah, where
Okay.
we try new dishes and new drinks, and if they work,
Okay.
we put them in everywhere else. So when you come in downtown, we cut 2 holes in the wall, like 4 foot by 8 foot holes.
Yeah.
And then we got I think it seats about 20, 25 people at the bar.
Okay.
Big bar. We're gonna have high top tables, some couches.
Oh,
called the
couches.
tequila-
All right. Okay.
Couches, some more tables. We'll call it the Tequila Room. So it's going to be an expansion of our dining room, but we can also rent it out for private events. We got some little dividers we made so we can close the doors
Yeah.
and you can have private parties in there.
Okay.
I'll show you
What's your timeline on this?
next week maybe.
Really?
Oh, that's
Okay.
great.
That's quick turnaround.
And you
Been
got
working on it for a
restrooms over there on that side,
Yeah,
so you can
restrooms.
technically close it off. And
Yeah. This Gio just sent me this one. It's our barrel wall.
yeah, that's pretty. Oh, that's a picture from.
Oh, is that y'all?
Yeah.
Really?
That's
That's,
our barrel wall.
great.
Yeah, it's top notch inside. I went in a couple
Last
days
week?
ago. Yeah,
Okay. Nice.
and I mean it is.
Did they have the holes cut?
They were going to. No,
Okay,
they
so
had.
we got like 10 times more stuff now done.
Are you serious? Yeah.
And what'd you say? Occupancy going from 90 something to 180 something.
93 to
Yeah, that's
187.
great. That's great.
Y'all are gonna kill it.
Let's see if I got any other pictures to show you. We're looking forward
But
to it.
I mean, look, I keep going back to community, right? And y'all giving back the way that you do.
Very cool.
Holes they cut in the wall, the
Yeah, that's
doorways.
great. You hear me?
Oh yeah.
Look, you have to accept praise, okay? There are people. It's difficult to to hear something positive,
Oh, no.
to
Yeah.
accept praise and thanks. And I mean, it really is. It's a testament to
I
y'all's
appreciate it.
Success.
success.
because
efforts,
y'all
and
do so
community. I mean, it really is. That looks. Oh, that's nice.
And like we always say, like we appreciate it, but we don't always say it. It's not politically correct, but we don't suck ourselves off like posting about it.
That's not politically correct.
I can't say that.
But we do it because for guys like you.
I
and
mean,
law
it
enforcement.
is. I mean, it
But I know
really is.
some people
It's-
would post it every time they do it.
Right.
Look what we're doing. Look what
Right,
we're doing.
right,
Like me and
right,
Giovanni
right.
don't do that, and Dad. Like we just
Right.
we
Yeah.
do it because it's right. It's the
Right.
right thing to do. You know, I don't need everybody in the world knowing what we do,
Right.
but you guys know it, and that means a lot to us.
Yeah. Well, we appreciate it a lot.
Because there's a lot of
And-
people on social media like they want to tell you what they're doing.
Oh, sure.
Look at this check I
It's for
wrote.
the
Look what I did.
purpose of, right?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it's not only what are you doing, but what's your motivation?
Yeah, yeah.
Right. Not. It's not just the right thing, but it's the right thing for the right reason.
Yeah, absolutely.
And yeah, we're big on that.
I usually post that I'm drinking.
So he's doing the wrong thing for the wrong reason.
Exactly.
That's easy, Justin.
Usually on the comments, somebody's always like, "We knew that."
So funny. All right, I have to say this is not you, because one thing I see is from Grimble. Hey, when do you think marijuana is going to be legalized? I don't. And from that, I would think marijuana is going to... No.
I was next on the list.
I'm just wondering, cannabis... I think like Justin's always like, Justin is the most politically incorrect person. Then he'll be like... but now let me ask you. Let me ask. Do you think cannabis will be legalized?
If you call it cannabis, it's a
yeah,
lot
like
more.
it's like no. Okay, no. The answer is no.
I think I will say the craziest thing about all that, like with the the CBD gummies and Delta 8 and stuff.
Right.
A lot of people have told my dad, hey, you should take these. It helps with pain. It'll help you sleep. So he was asking me, I'm like, you can't take them because you're on pain pills.
Right.
If you go to your doctor and you do
Yeah.
a piss test, it's going to pop up THC.
Yes.
Like if it's Delta 8 or if it's straight up marijuana. I
Right.
was like, you can't tell the difference.
Right.
So he asked his doctor, and yeah, you can't take them. I'm
Right.
like, that sucks.
No.
Because they're legal. You can legally buy them, and he could legally take them.
Yeah.
But since he's taking pain pills for his condition, can't do it. I was like, that sucks because it could help him in his pain, you know.
Yeah.
But
It helps me with mine.
that's what it's crazy. They can't tell the difference. If you got legal gummies or you got straight up.
It is crazy. That they
Yeah,
can't.
we've actually recently had an issue with someone who, and it's like, it's really, I've got to say, we've got a program. Really try to pour back into people redemption, want them to be able to succeed. So we've got a program, it's a diversion program called Second Chance, and you fulfill these obligations and you're charged, we will request their dismissal. And so, but one of the things is like drug testing, right? So drug and alcohol testing. You can't be on drugs or alcohol during testing. And someone keeps going through the program and keeps testing positive for marijuana. But then what the lab people tell me is, well, he's testing positive for marijuana because he's doing what? Eating gummies, CBD gummies or whatever. It's like, okay, look, if you're in the freaking program, okay, at least while let's just stop eating
Even
CBD
if they're legal
gummies, right? I mean, yeah. For 6 months, stop eating CBD gummies.
If you want your charges dropped.
Right.
If you don't, keep on.
Right, if you don't, then keep on. Or keep having your independent testing showing that you're not smoking marijuana.
Right.
But yeah. So, okay, I'm going back to serious for a minute. This is, and it is, I mean, there's so much important stuff happening. I was talking to one of our narcotics agents. Mm-hmm. We've got a multi-agency narcotics task force here in Tuscaloosa County. And so I was speaking with one of them the other day, and this is truly troubling. He said, on campus, talking about UA, and the point is not that there are, lots of students on drugs. That's not the point. But he said that methamphetamine has actually become the drug of choice.
Really?
Wow, that's crazy.
That they actually make more meth cases, whether on campus, out in the community, more meth cases than the marijuana cases.
That's crazy.
It is crazy.
That is crazy.
That's serious, dangerous stuff too.
It is. It's terrible. And it's this funny thing. So meth came on 2010-ish.
Yeah.
Hit hard. People were using pseudoephedrine, lithium, so peeling batteries, etc. And then
going back to the
taking
Walgreens
them
where you
apart.
had to get it.
Yeah, right. That's right. That's right.
Going back to what you said earlier, like I got a sinus infection. Hold on.
Oh, wait, behind the counter, Justin Grimble. Let me see.
License, you know.
That's right.
That's your fifth one this week.
But it was so successful and good.
Yeah,
And it is good because
should
meth
be.
is horrible. Mm-hmm. And what wound up happening was, all right, so all of a sudden now you can't cook it anymore.
Yeah.
So then what happens is, Mexico answers our question, the desire.
Yeah.
And it is, look, it's not it's our desire. It's we the people, right? Like desiring meth so much that what they're going to do is now they're going to come flood the market with cheap, pure methamphetamine, right? And when you can't get Adderall, you can't get whatever are these other sort of things that people have been prescribed since they're little kids. Yeah. What do you replace it with? And nobody's cooking it. And so what happens now? We get ice from Mexico cheaply and get our kids hooked on it.
That's bad.
Yeah, it's terrible stuff. It really is. But truly from a narcotics agent saying that meth is a bigger issue than marijuana is now in our community.
That's
broadly. Yeah, it really is.
And I'll leave his name out, but one law enforcement narcotics guy I know, he's like, I've never been on a call with cannabis, weed, that they tried to kill me or nothing.
Right.
Cocaine, meth, like they're just insane.
The
He's like, usually, like, if you're on, weed, there's like, I gotta take me to jail.
Right.
Like, show up on cocaine, they're trying to pull a gun on you, a knife on you, like, that's some serious shit right there.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Especially getting young kids that are already dumb enough anyway.
I mean, look, I never used. I think I told you all last time. No illegal drugs ever.
That was illegal.
But alcohol
Hey,
too
me
early.
either.
To alcohol too early. But what are our people exposed to now?
Yeah.
You know, and hey, not Adderall, but instead we've got these. You know, someone in their home is pressing fentanyl pills or meth pills, and it really is an issue. I mean, it's a very significant issue.
Oh, yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, in our
And
community.
I'm sure, like we do, like with legal stuff, like you redneck it. So if you're making meth, you're like, I ran out of this. Just grab this.
There's some Drano.
Right,
You know?
right. It is.
Like
That's
if you're painting at your house, you're like, ran out of gray. Just put a little black next to it.
It'll be
Like,
fine. It'll be fine.
I'm sure the same with meth. Like, hey, we ran out of this. Let's just grab this in the
It
corner.
is. It's
dangerous,
terrible. You know what I hate it for? I mean, it's the community, yes, but I also hate for the individual. I hate for the individual to be limited.
Yeah.
You know, to not kind of reach their potential. All of us, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
With anything.
And if you have a mom doing it, then
our
her
ability,
next generation is.
what happens there,
Yeah.
right? And I hate it for them. It's not like I don't want to get you. I don't hate you. I don't.
Right.
I hate for you.
I hate what's
What's
doing to you.
happening?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's so limiting. We all have so much potential. You know,
Especially
and-
with meth, like I never seen any progression in meth with that.
Like-
They look better. Like,
yeah, she's handling that well, right? Yeah. No, it's terrible. It's terrible. It's terrible.
then we could segue to on cannabis. I tried to get what's his name?
There we go. Look,
Segue
right.
back. What's his name?
Like, he's got. Is it going to be legalized, Hayes? No.
Stan Pate. I tried to get him on the show.
Yeah.
He won't answer my phone.
He
call.
won't come.
He won't answer my phone call.
Hell, Ryan's like buddies with him.
I
He
know,
do like
I
what,
told him.
4 parts or something? Like,
Yeah.
I told him.
hey Stan, come on.
I think he lived with him for like a month. Maybe slept in the bed with him. I don't know.
He's. You know what's funny? He has done our Alabama Marines Foundation.
I'm texting
we
right
did,
now.
we just did the gauntlet.
Yeah, right up the street.
It's so funny. Stan Pate has really given back a lot to the community, and I had a dear friend who was 30 plus years, almost 40 in the public defender's office, who would, if there was a defendant who needed to get home, she would call Stan Pate for money to get this defendant home. Yeah. And
So you don't hear stuff like that.
you don't hear that sort of stuff, and,
You just
and it's
hear
really
the
it's not
bad
fair.
stuff.
Yeah, we don't hang out, we're not pals.
Right.
But our Alabama Marines Foundation, one of our large fundraisers is parking during game days, and so Clara Verner Towers is where we, the foundation, park vehicles, fundraise to give back to veterans, and he's it's his property, and he gives to us, and he asks, you know what he asks? Nothing personally. What he asks is that and nobody even knows this, okay? What he asks is that the residents of Clara Verner Towers be given a barbecue lunch, right, by the association, the foundation that we provide, because of the kind of impediment it provides. The people who live there,
Right.
here are the residents. Okay, well, why are these people parking their vehicles here? That's all that he asks, right?
That's awesome.
And it's giving back to the veteran community, and it's something that he's never sought any attention for, anything else. And it's it's really it's easy to go, damn Stan, because of this and that or whatever. But there's so much positive stuff that he does. That's
just a win-win for everybody.
I mean, it really
Everybody.
is, right?
And when you have something like that, how can you not get behind it?
Right?
Like legalized cannabis.
Okay, here we are on opposite sides of our counter, right?
I just text him again.
Look,
It's like a fifth text message.
it's not normally you. It's normally Justin, right? Which I just want to see is cannabis. I want to discuss cannabis as well.
It's a good topic.
Let me legalize it.
We got Walt to talk about it.
What do you think about cannabis? I was like, I was talking about Hunter and basketball. Well, cannabis though.
I think Hunter likes cannabis. I don't know. I don't know if Hunter likes cannabis.
Probably.
He probably does.
Hey, we could segue off. We're talking about veterans.
Yeah.
Bobby from Brown Shines, he's a veteran.
Oh, is he?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Actually,
Good.
I think it says on there veteran owned.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's got the flag down there. He's got the disabled veteran owned.
yeah, awesome.
You need to meet him one day. This is a good.
I don't know if
Yeah,
he's
we need to hook
disabled,
up for
though, is
sure.
He might be.
After a few drinks.
He's what now?
I don't think he's disabled.
Is he?
Maybe after a few drinks. He was very able that
He
night.
can
gonna
get
watch this
disabled.
Bobby, I'm not saying anything.
One of our podcasts, like an hour in, we were talking about Bama Shines. I was like, they don't even have bathrooms. Like 2 days later, he messaged me on TikTok, said, we got bathrooms. I was like, shit.
Now we do.
Bobby is
Yeah.
the best. He is.
Yeah.
He is
Look,
the
our veterans, I mean, it's good stuff. You know, it's funny, Alabama Marine Foundation, I was telling you about, we've got some youngsters who are board members and students at UA. And Marine, we've got 2 Marines, Army guy, and they are really impressive. So as we look at our nation kind of moving forward, you know, and it's really, I mean, it's impressive to me, you know.
Yeah.
I did nothing until I was 40 something, whatever. And here we've got these youngsters in their 20s
That's awesome.
who are really doing some good stuff. Yeah.
I guess it's not really a veteran because it wasn't here, but Giovanni, he was in the Colombian military.
Oh, was he? Okay.
Because they require you at 18, you have to go for a year.
Okay.
And I think we should do that as a U.S. I mean, I feel like, or some kind of service to your country.
You know, it's interesting.
Maybe not military, but
It's it's interesting because that question's come up. And I was like,
It's not this picture. It's a picture of Josh and his daughter. I said they look like
you need to show that over here. So
there he is.
let me see. Is that Giovanni?
The 18-year-old Giovanni.
let me see.
Are you kidding? Isn't it funny?
Oh, dude, he's watching cocaine or something.
Yeah, look.
He was actually in Medellin when they killed Pablo.
Was he really? Okay.
They said they saw the body go through the street, which I think is probably bullshit.
He looks pretty badass right there.
Yeah, he does. Giovanni, that's like the happy guy, right? Like, yeah, never mind Justin, I'm the happy guy. Hey!
And that's when you asked earlier if any of us shot guns. That's my gun.
We'll keep
He
this.
does.
Oh,
There you go.
two thumbs up on that one, buddy. Yeah, that's good. Not in the neighborhood, but yeah.
My arsenal.
Yeah, that's good.
What you think about that Booker's?
I like it. Yeah, I really like it.
Yeah.
I'll tell you a Josh story off air. It's funny.
All fair.
This is a little,
Try this one.
it's got it's a nice, I'm going to call it like almost neutral. It's got a good burn.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
No exaggerated sort of flavor profile. The Booker's is really good. What is that?
You know what the proof is?
Yeah, what and is it just a standard Booker's or do they have multiple varieties
There's a bunch of different
Yeah,
ones.
so every quarter they come out with this series. That's 126.6, I think. Proof.
whiskey in this package is the highest grade bourbon created by me. Thank you, Mr. Booker.
This is the one that Hayes brought.
Alright, I've been wanting to try this.
It's pretty
I've
good.
got a
Yeah,
bottle,
you've
but
got
I
it.
have not opened it. So
That's right. It's on your shelf over here.
I think it's expensive. That's why I hadn't opened it.
That's my
No,
hope and
it's not
everything.
that
That's my
bad.
problem.
It's everything is worth opening
That's my hope.
I agree.
for sure. Absolutely.
Every single one.
And you know what's funny?
thing I have open.
You know what's really good is with friends.
That's what I always say.
I
You
agree.
know?
I have people come
it
to the
is.
house and they're like, Pappy. Never had Pappy. I'm like, here, try it. I don't want to try it. I'm like, it's
No, I
open.
mean, it's like it's with your friends,
Yeah.
right? I mean,
That's what it's supposed to be. I always hear
Share
people's
it
stories
close.
like, hey, I had this bottle, my granddad died, he never opened it. I'm like, that sucks. Like, it's cool, you got
Right,
it.
right.
You got
You
it.
never
but-
tried it.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's drink it. Yeah.
Like, my wife makes fun of me. She's like, you're walking from the mailbox, opening the bottle.
Wait a second. Why do you have it at the mailbox?
I'm good at, I win stuff online. I'm good at shit. Either way.
Here comes the whiskey bottle. Hey, never mind ABC. Right. That's a state issue, not a local issue.
But you can legally buy it from places though.
Pappy, which you say you can legally buy.
Like
from
just
places.
like from whiskey, like from different places.
Oh, right. Yeah,
you can legally buy it online.
Right.
And they ship it to your house.
Yeah.
Is that legal in Alabama?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You have to sign for it. Like,
Kind of like cannabis?
no,
That's
it's legal. It's legal.
That's the AG, not the DA. Okay.
That's good.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Booker's is good. I'm a
That's better than Booker's, I think.
this in my 1 through 4.
Yeah.
Probably number 1. Good job.
Taste this one. Have you tried that one yet?
Let me see.
I know you brought it, but I don't know if you have tried it before.
I have.
It might be like your
Have you?
fifth bottle. Have you tried Travelers?
No.
Give them a little hit of Travelers.
You want me to just pour it on top of that?
Not in.
So this is the Chris Stapleton
Oh, that was the new
Yeah,
his collaboration.
yeah.
Who's that with?
It's Buffalo Trace with Harlan Wheatley, the master distiller.
Okay.
Tell them
okay.
what we got.
I will. I'm getting there.
Okay. Let me try the Ezra first.
Try this one first.
Let me try Ezra first.
It's a little
Yeah,
strong.
yeah.
This is
We're
weaker.
on our Ezra Distillers
Yeah,
collection.
this is a little weak. You might want to.
You can finish with this one.
Yeah.
I think it's fantastic.
It is very
A
good.
lot of people give it shit because Chris Stapleton is sober now. He doesn't drink. They're like, he just put his name on it, but he actually helped make it.
It's called
Oh,
capitalism.
he doesn't drink. Okay.
I don't either.
So they tried, I think 50-something blends, and blend number 40 is what they went with, and they thought it was good. Him and the master distiller.
Is this over the counter ABC stores in
Hadn't got
Alabama?
it's supposed to be an ABC soon. Hadn't got here yet.
Okay.
Pretty much every state but Alabama you
Yeah.
can get
It's
it.
supposed to be coming to Alabama soon. So, Traveler Whiskey. We did a review on it. One of the first people in the world to do it. We jumped on it.
We did.
Yeah.
I got an email from Buffalo Trace. Hey, we loved your review. You did a fantastic job. We want
Yeah.
to send you a little gift.
Like
out
a
of the
gift.
blue.
I'll tell you, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll take a
Here's
gift.
my address. They sent me a
We're
bottle.
thinking a koozie or something like
They
that.
sent me a bottle of Traveler signed,
Really?
signed by Harlan Wheatley, the master distiller.
Really? How
Pretty
awesome is
freaking
that?
cool.
That's neat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't signed by Chris Stapleton, but I mean,
Yeah.
Dude, I got a marquee right here.
I've got, what's his name? Stapleton. Yeah. Let me see.
it said the boozy spirits, Harlan Wheatley, master
That's
distiller.
great.
Well, that was really cool. Like, I didn't reach out to them or nothing. They saw it somehow on YouTube.
And how neat that that they're seeing what you're doing.
Yeah.
Right. It is crazy.
I mean, it is.
Yeah.
I mean,
We already knew we were like socializing.
look.
Yeah.
Say.
Need like a private tour, maybe a Buffalo Trace.
We can probably get it now. We go up there.
Yeah.
But it really, look, I'm going back to community. Okay. I mean, I'm sorry to be like all the serious stuff. You really do. I mean, you are both No, stop.
No, I got
You're
something
both
to say.
investors in the community. I mean, you really are. You believe in, you invest in,
do,
skin
absolutely.
in the game. I mean, it's great. That's what it takes, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we can sit here, cut up, have fun with the drinks or whatever, but we could be drinking anything. It doesn't make any difference. I mean, it is. In fact, I mean, from me to y'all, I mean, you're giving back to the community, right? I mean, you really are.
Yeah. Now,
So-
I was laughing because what you said earlier about the cannabis and stuff. I was trying to think. I was trying to
Always comes back.
I was trying to think who it was. I was trying to think who it was that said this. I was like, I don't think it was Hayes. It was Scott. It was Scott Holmes, the city attorney.
Yeah.
Because we said it to him. He's like, really? I mean, like, we're just having fun. And you just bring up that. Like,
I'll talk about it.
Anybody that watches us know we're going to bring it up.
I'll say like
like
it's
over
terrible, but I'll talk about it with
Like
you.
over-
Yeah.
controversial.
Everything is good. How about cannabis? You're like, okay, no, okay. Are you sure? Yes. All right, next.
they call them controversial. But we always said if they ever legalize it,
Yeah.
we'll have a following. We can review it. And we'll hit the ground running.
Right.
Different strains.
I mean, it might be 20
I think
years
that's
from
what
now.
it's called.
You know what?
It's a
Something
strain.
like that. 20
Boozy,
years from now.
boozy spirits is really good. I'm all
Thank you.
about boozy spirits. Okay, yeah,
Because that's
Well,
legal.
That's right. We'll leave cannabis at the other place. Yeah.
We have to change our name.
We would have to.
We have a different show.
Cannabis King.
I still look. I got to go back to
The cannabis community.
no Tennessee Hay Week.
That was a good one.
That look. If anybody has not seen that, we've got to send it back to Tennessee Hay Week. Okay,
That was one of the
it's
first
like
ones.
3 minutes long
Yeah,
or
that was one of
something.
the first
Justin, like, yeah, I can't even say. All right.
We're young now.
Yeah, Tennessee Hay Week. Yeah, that orange sucks.
I'll be 40 next week.
Seriously?
Right.
Are you serious?
Okay.
Holy
okay.
shit,
Happy
you're
birthday. Hey, cheers.
April 1st.
Okay.
Fitz going to
Fool's Day. Absolutely.
I'm sure we'll have a
It's
nice
perfect.
post that day. Right? I have to come up with.
I got a good one for the eclipse.
Oh, goodness.
You're gonna do your own lunar eclipse with a moon.
I might.
No moons. Okay, no moons.
I think that's the Traveler.
Yeah, that's like drinking water after what you drank.
Probably.
Dude, this is really good.
It is really
That's good, right?
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
good.
I think we should round up the show and then we'll
Charcoal
just hang
melon.
out and drink some.
I'm with you on that. I'm good with that.
Wait a second.
You got one more?
I gotta be. I've old school. Revolutionary War. George Washington. I love.
Yeah.
And the historical. I mean, never mind. Modern day sort of drunks, drinking too much, whatever. This is American history.
For sure.
I mean, I don't mean Ezra. I
Just
mean
bourbon.
whiskey,
Yeah,
rum. It is
absolutely.
American history in fact at our deepest roots
yeah.
of our nation.
Yes.
Absolutely, positively. And look, drink, don't drink, I don't care.
Right.
But how neat to see this interconnection, right, between nation and the Lakers here. I mean, and it really, really is. And yeah, it's a neat. I'm a huge George Washington fan. 800 pages. I'm reading 817 pages. I'm
Holy
reading
crap.
right now. Again,
Have you got to his false teeth yet?
yes. It's let me say, in 817 pages. That's like a part of one page. Okay, so it's like two sentences.
I still remember that.
So is it like an autobiography?
No. This is let me see. Ron Chernow's Washington.
Did right? You don't think they could
The-
write back then?
Look, look. I've got to be serious. Also,
All right.
think about somebody who, in the time of kings, right?
Yeah.
And it's all any moderns could consider was a monarchy, and to have an individual who, at every turn, when offered power and some elevated status, said no.
Yeah.
Right? And we sit here like, oh yeah, it's fine. We got Facebook, we got this, we got that, whatever. It's all no. Imagine you are Putin, you are whoever in North Korea or China. You're like the supreme leader, and that's all that the world has known.
Yeah.
And you instead say no. Not only no to me, but no to military power. I'm second to the civilian authority.
That takes some balls
and
for sure.
and now, as people are asking me to be the military or the military ruler or king, instead what I do is say no, because we all are the rulers of our nation.
Yeah. That takes
And I'm like,
a big
I mean,
set of
it's,
balls.
We need to get back to that.
we lose
the
sight of
federal-
that.
yeah.
I mean, you're exactly right. And it's it's easy to
Trump's
find
a little bit like that.
He's look. I'm Republican. I will vote for the Republican candidate.
But we're in a sick world where those two people are the best people.
I wish people. Okay, I'm getting political. I wish we as Republicans would hew to our values always.
Yes.
And put values above personality. So, all right, that's good.
Yep.
I'm done.
And I think,
Because I want to keep talking.
but I
I'm
think
gonna
most
stop.
people agree with you.
I agree.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I want us to believe in our values, and what I want us to do is expect our leaders to hew to those values instead of me following an individual and
Right.
becoming a party of personality as
Exactly.
opposed to beliefs.
Yeah.
I have beliefs, I have values, and I want my leader to espouse those values.
100%.
You know, and I believe in our nation and its ideals, absolutely. So.
As
You
I
know,
go-
for whatever that means as far as on whiskey day, you know, like, hey, and Josh Hastings is really good.
as I go to hit the stop button, I'll do that.
I'll do it.
I'll walk like Biden walks. Like he's like.
Please don't fall.
Look, that's a whole nother issue there.